What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Heir of Light Eclipse. So Heir of Light Eclipse is a brand new idle game based on the Heir of Light franchise, which is funny to say, there's only been one game. So this is based on the Heir of Light franchise where some of your favorite characters are back once again, this time in an idle format, and we all know why it's an idle format. This has got to be one of the most by-the-numbers gameplay style available on mobile, right next to Match 3. This is a gameplay type that allows game developers to really easily throw some assets into an engine, copy paste all of the AFK arena-ness from all the past years, and call it good. And that's really exactly what's happening here in Heir of Light. And that's mostly because the OG Heir of Light wasn't really a success at all. Several missteps early in that game's life basically doomed it from that point on. You guys know when it comes to gacha games, you rarely ever get a second chance to make a first impression, right? If the game is booty in the beginning, it's booty forever, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I can already see the booty writings on the wall when it comes to Heir of Light Eclipse. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. We'll show you what it's all about. Once again, this is an idle game based on Heir of Light characters, but bruh! The #1 selling feature of Heir of Light characters was the really cool and dark gothic vibe. Think of like Castlevania, right? Like those vibes still are so uncommon on mobile even to this day. There's like no games that encapsulate, bruh, I'm on some words today. There's no games that encapsulate that dark gothic vibe. And let me tell you, Heir of Light Eclipse is also one of those games that does not capture that vibe, even though the source material should have been a slam dunk, dude. Why not just take the full animated 3D models that you already done made in the OG Heir of Light and throw them in an idle game with a nice little horizontal format, you know, like Eversoul or something like that? But no, bro. They decided to go vertical. They decided to reanimate every single one of the characters from Heir of Light using this janky, stanky, frankly, booty stop motion animation looking like some bootleg Ken and Barbie dolls from a flea market. And I don't know about you, but let me tell you, dude, these ain't enough for me. Dude, I love Heir of Light. I love these characters. And let me tell you, as a person that absolutely adored these characters back in the OG version, if this was my first time seeing Bjorn, for example, looking like this, he would just be a throwaway character. Like the Sinestra, like all of these characters would be so throwaway if this was my first time seeing it. So the whole reason of them reusing the Heir of Light franchise and name is completely wasted because they did not do a really good job of showing people why people like these characters in the beginning. Like these characters look like some rares that you would automatically fodder as soon as you get them out of the freaking gacha. They're so bad, and I don't know why they made their joints look like this, dude. Why do their leg and arm joints animate so poorly? It's such a bad job. And I'm so confused. I feel like this was extra work to make them this bad. That's what look at the legs. Look at the knee meats. Look at the knees. Look how they gyrate back and forth. Look at that. Look at that. So already, strike one for FG. The #1 selling point for Heir of Light was the characters, and I do not think Heir of Light Eclipse did them any. Oh my God, look at what they did to my girl Christine, dude. I remember first pulling for her. I did it on video and everything. When I got Christine, dude, I went crazy, bruh. She looks so bad. Oh wow, Carmilla looks worse. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on into combat, but if you've already seen any idle game combat in the last 17 years or so, you already know what to expect, right? You have different class types: warrior, tank, ranger, mage, supports, and all of these different classes are broken up across multiple different faction types, and you already know what comes after that. Based on the combination of faction units you bring to combat is gonna give you different levels of passive bonuses. Stop me if I've told you anything you haven't heard before, right? Now, the other grievance I have with this game, it's slightly less grievancy. Is that a word? Probably not. Dude, I messed up my streak. I don't hate it as much as I hate the art direction, but I don't like the fact that all of the special skills, all of the ultimates just look uninspired, dude. Like everything that has to do with combat. Look at that little, those little icicles. A little shield, like the pyrotechnics, the lighting, the special effects, nothing looks good in this game. So even if you do get a character that you do like somehow, when they're in combat and they're actually doing their special moves, none of it really looks exciting at all. Once again, they already solved this issue with the OG Heir of Light. Look at this story. I passed through all of it. I ain't reading that, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, they already solved all these issues with really awesome special attacks in the OG Heir of Light. I have no idea why they wanted to redraw and reanimate all these things worse. They did them worse. And the only answer I have for why they might have done this is that they were just like hell bent on making this a vertical game. I feel like someone that was making decisions was like, yo, we can't just take the 3D models out of the OG Heir of Light and put them in a vertical game. It won't work. And we don't want a horizontal game. Like, we just do not want a landscape game for this game. All idle games have to be vertical, just like AFK Arena. We can't draw outside the lines. You know what I'm saying? So outside of the campaign, you have your very basic gameplay mode, starting off with PvP. Very straightforward. Find someone that you think you can defeat, fight them, rinse and repitan. And this is the weird thing about games like this that copy so much gameplay from other idle games, right? Almost everything about this game is copy pasted from games that came years before. So you would think, this is my problem, I started thinking, you would think with all of that game development time freed up, maybe they would do something different and unique, but no. Now, of course, you see all these locks and these little quality of life features. So ×4 speed is gonna unlock on stage 1940, or if you have a level 9 VIP-ness, bruh, put that thing away. Don't be swinging a level 9 VIP-ness in my face. But if you have a level 9 VIP, you can activate ×4 speed faster. At least it is a level of soft VIP. And then you have skip battle, which some games just give to you for free. Here you have to have a VIP-ness level of 6, bruh, with no ability to have a soft VIP unlocked. Past PvP, you have the tried and true endless tower mode. Very straightforward. Go up the tower. Every single floor has a reward. No skip functionality available here. And once again, ×4 speed only unlocked if you have that level 9 VIP-ness or you got to stage 1940. Bruh. I don't even know if this game's gonna last that long. Real talk. Then after that, you have your tried and true dispatch mode, and this game is called Request. Send your units out on missions. They come back with goodies after a set amount of time. Once again, quality of life is locked behind soft VIP of 1240. So free-to-play players can get this, or if you want to activate it immediately, all you have to have is a level 6 VIP-ness, which you know, is kind of reasonable, you know what I'm saying? I looked at the statistics. And then whatever gameplay mode this is that unlocks at 6.4, called Expedition Record. Dude, I just realized I was saying soft VIP-ness and hard VIP-ness, and you might be thinking, if you guys are new to channel FG, that FG was just being dirty. I wasn't, I swear. I've always said soft VIP and hard VIP. When I say wow. When I say soft VIP, that means you can gain points free to play by doing your dailies, your weeklies, and monthly. And then when I say hard VIP, that means you can only get VIP points by spending real cash. It's just a coincidence that now that I say VIP-ness, it has a whole new meaning. You know what I'm saying? Dude, how big does my VIP-ness go? VIP level 15. Bro, that's a record. Bro, let me get out of this game. So you have an all faction summon, a dominator faction summon, and of course a friendship summon. So we'll just go ahead and do a full summon here so you can see that full summon animation. It's basically a cinematic, as you guys can see here. Like, she actually looks good in the cinematic though. Holla at your girl. One good place where the art style looks decent. And then there you go, a monolith. Very cool. Let's try to rapid fire this a little bit faster, see if we can get anything better than just a slab of rocks. We have a mushroom, more rocks. Oh, hold on, this might be a good summon, because I hit skip, but it wouldn't let me skip. Yay, dude. She looks so cool in the OG Heir of Light. Here, she's borderline. She doesn't look anywhere near as bad as some of the other characters I was ripping on, but she's still pales in comparison to the OG version of this character, bruh. And very straightforward when it comes to leveling up your character and getting them geared up, right? Quick Equip will grab all your gear for you. You level up until you hit a breakthrough level. Let me hold down the button. There we go. You'll eventually hit a breakthrough level. That'll unlock skills. Once again, pretty much like any other idle game ever, except for Tower of God, which I think is probably the best idle game, the best new idle game on the market. because a lot of the things that we don't need anymore, like individual levels on characters in idle games, TOG didn't go that route, and I wish, once again, I wish Heir of Light Eclipse would have just tried a little bit, just to think outside of the box, just a tad bit. This would have made the game so much better to incorporate some of the new quality of life features that we see in more current idle games, but I digress. So basically this entire video, I've been ripping on Heir of Light Eclipse, but to be slightly fair, at a gameplay level, it's no different than pretty much any other idle game that we've been playing for the last few years, right? It pretty much has everything that you expect an idle game to have and nothing more. Nothing less and nothing more. Most of my grievances come from the fact that I was a fan of Heir of Light and I was just expecting more, and Heir of Light and Eclipse just did not do it for me. So for me, my friends, I'm not gonna be playing this game. I'm already done with it. Uninstalling this bad boy right here on video. I haven't done this in a long time, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a much more superior Netmarble too, bruh. That slapped me in the face while I was saying it. Netmarble with the best idle game of the year so far, Tower of God New World. This is where I'm gonna spend my idle time. Where you gonna spend yours? Once again, my name is FG, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Get it, girls. Get it, girls. Get it, girls. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Oh, hey, oh, switch it up, switch it up. Ah.